Hey y'all, welcome to my very first makeup video for Carolina Covered. I'm so excited to share my everyday makeup routine with you. This is my go-to makeup for a polished and put together look. Whether it's out running errands, in the gym, or even heading to work, this is what I do for my routine. So it's simple, it's natural to me, and it's perfect for any day of the week. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's dive into this glow up together. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Makeup. My shade is Porcelain. Now this top does not come with it, but I love this pump. You can buy it on their website at esteelauder.com, but this is a knockoff Amazon brand and it's so much cheaper. You get two for the price of one. Highly recommend this. This is a beauty blender. I personally like beauty blenders. I also like to use my fingers. I did go ahead and apply water to this one, so that's why it's more puffy. This is a primer and a setting spray. I really like this one. So I went ahead and sprayed some primer onto my beauty blender. I'm just gonna use like 2 pumps. Well, let's just start with one and see how we go. And I'm just making circles, making sure I'm getting into all my creases, my face, under my eyes, just everywhere possible, trying to avoid that hair. But if I get it in my hairline, it's okay. Nothing's gonna happen. The thing I love about makeup is that it's so versatile. You can fix anything. So, as you can see, I applied a light layer. Like I said, you can always add another pump, and this could just make it a lot thicker. But I'm going for a more natural look, so I'm not gonna do it as thick as normal. This is a great thing for in your eye creases here, just those tiny places that you normally couldn't reach with something more round like this. This is my favorite. Oh my gosh, y'all, I love this. I have been using it forever. So MAC makeup. This is the mineralized skin finish natural setting powder. Y'all, this just transforms your look and just makes everything look so beautiful and breathtaking. You have to try this stuff if you haven't already. It comes like this, like a cute little mirror. I bought these brushes off of Amazon. Powder puffs tend to be expensive. You can get brushes. This one's my favorite because I feel like it's getting more of a compressed look. So I'm just gonna scrub it on here and I'm just gonna apply. And same thing, like the circles, just applying it everywhere you can. Holy smokes, y'all. This is looking so awesome. How much better that looks. Alrighty, so now that I really have my base, because my natural skin color is so fair, I love a splash of color. So my favorite, or one of my favorite has been lately, is this Lizzie McGuire from ColourPop. Now my sister bought this for me a while ago, but you could tell that I love it, or either my toddlers love it, because they seem to be getting into my makeup a fair amount. Let me show y'all. But I just love how pink this is, and since I am wearing pink, I tend to go with whatever my outfit is, so this is more of like a pink color now. This is actually a palette that I got from Allure. This one is called Playa to Palazzo. Never tried it before. This will be my first time trying it. Here are the colors. Let me just show y'all that again. So I'm gonna start with the papaya, and I'm gonna just put it on the lower lid on both sides. I'm gonna go underneath too with that papaya color. So this one here. And then I'm gonna put the golden on top. Just a little bit of pop on there. And then we're gonna throw some cocoa on the very top. Just a tiny bit on your brush, because a little bit goes a long way, especially with those darker colors. You really have to be careful that you don't want to get too much. But if you do, you can always blend it in together. So this is a NYX. This is a super economic friendly eyeliner. I love it. I love anything that I can get a bargain with. So let's try it. I just followed the top of my eyelid, and then for the wing, which I love the wing, I've been doing it ever since I was a little girl, so wing is the way for me. If you don't want that wing, then you can just stop where you can see I stopped right now, but I do like the wing, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue applying that wing.
I just drew a straight imaginary line here, and then I went up a tiny bit to make that wing look. So I think both of my eyes look fairly decent. Hopefully y'all agree. Now I'm gonna top it off with, this is an eyelash primer. I love primers because this primer is off of Amazon. It's cheap, and I believe it really helps with making your mascara last longer, and you don't have to apply it nearly as much because you do use the primer. So I just love that option. So let's get to it. The primer you can build just like your foundation. You can really, as much as you add, the longer your lashes are and the more eyes really shine, and it's so beautiful. I'm gonna let this dry for a little while. So with that being said, I'm gonna go on to my eyebrows. This is an Anastasia. Is it Anastasia? I'm not sure y'all how to pronounce that. But someone correct me if it's Anastasia or Anastasia. Y'all, I should have totally thought about how to pronounce things before I started this, but it's okay. Work with me, y'all. So this is Anastasia, a tinted brow gel. So I use the caramel color. I don't know if y'all can see that. This I only use when I do have thick roots, because with my hair color, it might be a little too harsh on my fair skin, but I do love this one, but I have to wait until I do grow some roots out. Right now, I'm not physically able to get in to get my hair done, so that's why I'm having some really thick roots right now, but that's okay. Hopefully, I'll get in sooner than later. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So let's get to it, guys. So I'm just gonna literally outline my eyebrows. So you can see I'm just brushing them and I'm following along. I like to use, I'm not sure if you can see. So I don't like to use the side with more brushes. I like to use the more flat side. I feel like if I use the flat side, I have like a lot more of control. So you can see what I mean, because it is such a darker color. That's why I wait until I have these thick roots, something to bring contrast, and it goes more together. Let's return back to my lashes. This is another Amazon find, and it is super economical as well. I love it. It's called Lash Princess. Y'all, can we just stop and talk about how cute is that dang name? Y'all, it is precious. You definitely want to get this. Not only is it a great value, but it lasts a long time, and it really gives you that full, beautiful lashes that everyone dreams of. All right, so let's get started. Let's apply. We're just gonna apply right on top of that primer that we applied earlier. It should be nice and dried now, so it should be perfect. So let's see. You can see how big and how much of a difference this eye primer works with mascara. It is just incredible how beautiful it really can make you feel. So I like to put a decent amount, but really my target is my focus is I don't want my eyelashes to clump together. So that's why I just keep brushing until I feel like I've achieved that. Let's do the other eye. Okay, so you could stop right here, and this is like a super totally more natural look, but I love makeup, so we're gonna keep going. The double wear, it's one of my favorites. I hope y'all like it too. So I'm just gonna go underneath my eye, where my eyelashes is. I go right underneath there. I don't hit into the waterline. I only do those on very special occasions. I can show y'all how to do that another time, but right now, let's get to it. All right, so same thing, we're gonna go back to that primer and we are gonna apply it on the bottom lashes. Because I do like that primer to dry and before I apply the mascara, we are gonna jump to my lips. But we always must remember to go back and apply that mascara, because I will say that one time I went out to church, y'all, you will not believe it, but I forgot to put mascara on. So all I had was white eyelashes, and people were commenting on them and they're like, your eyelashes are so cute. And I was just horrified. Holy smokes, y'all, how in the world could I forget to put dang mascara on? I'll tell you what, it's those two toddlers of mine. Anyway, let's get to the lips. This was from my sister, y'all, love her. She is always sending me the best makeup. I don't know what I would do without her. This is ColourPop. So I'm just gonna outline my lips. I do tend to overline a little bit because I do like that thicker lip look. Let's try it. So y'all see how I'm moving my lips back? Because if I hold them here and I'm just brushing like this, it's really difficult because your lips are a little fatty. So you really want to try to get them straight, pull them back on your teeth so you do have a good surface to work with, an even one. So that's why you see me making those funny faces. And I do the same with my bottom lips as well. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. This thing is sweeter than pie. It is called Rare Beauty, another one from my sweet sister. So smooth. It is just wonderful. All right, so now that I have that on, I will go ahead and tell y'all that I do have an issue with my lips. So my lips dry out so quickly. It's insane. And they peel and they flake and it hurts and they bleed. But I found a solution. So this super cheap, wonderful Carmex, y'all, it is amazing. It helps me so much with those dried lips when I'm wearing lipstick. And if y'all know me, I do not go outside my house without my face done. So it's very important that I do have this around. You can tell that I've used it a lot. Doesn't matter what color lipstick I'm using it. So I'm just gonna apply this, and it just helps, like I said, it helps me keep on my lipstick the entire day, and it keeps them super moist and feels so much better. This has truly been a lifesaver for me and my lips. So totally recommend. And there y'all have it. My everyday makeup look is complete. I hope you enjoyed this little routine and maybe picked up a tip or two to even try yourself. Thank you so much for watching my very first Carolina covered makeup video. Be sure to comment and subscribe for more beauty tips and tricks. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Until then, y'all stay gorgeous.